So we had a really good day today. I was looking at the pre-market stuff for um, the stock market, and it's kept going up and up. And I think late at night last night it was up 300 points. And I woke up this morning and the market went up actually really well today. So we'll take a look at the Dow Jones went up what 2% there. S&P went up 2.5%. Nasdaq was crazy. It went up like oh, that's Apple, not the Nasdaq. Where is the Nasdaq? That used to be on there. Not really sure what's up with that. So let's take a look at and as the Nasdaq. What is the Nasdaq? I think it's oh well, I don't know why this isn't showing up. That is really odd. Anyway, so we had a good day today. We went up 5% today. We're going to talk about winners and losers today. A lot more winners and losers, but I want to talk about one quick trend. We're going to talk about some empirical stuff and some anecdotal stuff, and kind of what I'm doing right now. So we'll look at the empirical stuff right now. COVID. I mean, if you look at this right now, new cases by day, it's really obvious the second wave is over. That's your first wave down here, and that's your second wave. Duh. Cumulative cases have leveled off. So if you're on a plane, this is when you can take your seatbelt off. Deaths have absolutely gone way down. We're way past the second wave on that. Testing is down mainly because I don't think many people are looking to get tested. Like a lot of people are looking to get vaccines. So I've talked to a bunch of people who are just vaccine hunting right now. Um, and we'll talk a little bit about that. I know somebody in my family has literally got green lighted for a vaccine today, and they went calling all the pharmacies today to try to find out where to do it. So testing is the old, it's kind of passe now. Vaccines are the new thing that people are wanting to do. Average positive tests went from 14.5% down to 4. I mean, we're almost as low as we've ever been. I mean, we got down to 2.5 there and 2 and 3/4 there, but we're not very far behind that. Again, we look at hospitalizations plummeting. I mean, it's going to be like if it kept going, it would be a zero in like 3 weeks. Hospital census plummeting. Cumulative, we never look at. Hospitalizations per week, you can tell it's going down. There's your trend line right there for that. And we're not going to get into deaths because that's not really what we're talking about today. So empirically, we can see that. Now, secondly, I can tell you this right now. My dad had his got his both vaccines. I get his second vaccine probably about a week ago or so. He's been cleared up. My sister is a nurse. She's basically been watching him, and she says, "Yeah, they're green lighted. They're out of the clear. No crazy vaccine side effects." So they're actually going down to Hilton Head, South Carolina, in a week or so. So with that being said, that's perfect. I actually was talking to my dad afterward, just seeing how he's feeling, and he goes, "So when you coming over?" And he lives on the other side of the country. And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know I was like I thought I was persona non grata. I haven't seen you in a year and a half. You wouldn't let me come over." But he's got both vaccine shots and he's ready to go. And he's like, "Yeah, come on over." So I'm going to be flying out the week of St. Patty's Day because that is what we do in our family, to go see him and his wife, who is, to his credit, 20 years younger than him. Literally just got green lighted. She was the one that is vaccine hunting. So by the time I get there, she's going to have her first vaccine. He's going to have both of them. And my sister, who's a nurse, has been vaccinated. I'm going to be seeing my nephew, who is a phlebotomist. He's going to be vaccinated. So we're going to be in really, really good shape at that point. So what that means is I'm starting to travel. This is going to be the first time getting on an airplane since COVID broke out, and I haven't been many places really to go. So I'm going to be going to visit him in Ohio for St. Patty's Day, and then I think sometime late spring I'm going to go down and visit him down in South Florida, which is where I really want to go. So that being said, we look at both of these things. You look at people who are, again, they're not testing positive. They're not really wanting to get tested anymore. A lot of people are getting vaccines. We're over the hump. And then anecdotally, I'm seeing the same thing in my life. So, with that being said, I told you about where I went out to dinner and the place was just absolutely jam packed. So, I'm in a position right now where we're going to take a look at our portfolio. We're going to look at winners and losers in a second. Um, but where I'm paring things down. So, specifically, what did I do to do that? Number one, I have a list of stocks that I'm selling, not necessarily because I think they hit their big gain, not because I don't believe in them. It's just we are getting down, and we're really I want to consolidate my portfolio into the reopening stocks. So one of the things I did on here the other day was I basically broke down the stocks by sector. So you have travel, entertainment, oil, casino, what I call the Biden stocks. I don't have Tesla there anymore, so we can take that out. We're going to talk about that in a second. And then other. So it could be gaming, entertainment, biotech, cybersecurity, and this is more. I could put it on. I don't know the mall jewelry store. So where are you going to put that? And then crypto. And so I have it broken down by overall. How much money do I have in each sector, and then percentage. So right now I have 25% casinos, 26% in travel, 14% oil, and then other. So what I'm trying to do is take the I still think I'll keep the Biden stocks, but take the other and maybe the crypto a little bit farther down the line and really pare those down, if not eliminate those altogether, and consolidate into travel, entertainment, oil, and casino, which is our reopening stocks. Right now we have what, 26, 30, 44, 64, about 70% of them there now. I want to get that percentage even higher. So particularly what we're going to do is Palantir, we're going to sell as soon as it gets up to 2610. We'll be there soon enough. Immune Event, as soon as it clears its what I bought it for, it's currently at 15. As soon as it gets to 20, it'll get there, maybe a little bit longer, but it's a biotech stock. So it could happen in one day. It could take 3 months. Who knows? ICAGI, it is a travel stock, but it's a European travel stock, and we're really talking about American reopening because it's a whole different ball game. So we're at 582. Once it gets up to 616, only 34 cents. We'll sell that as well. We sold Tesla today for 700. It went up to 720. I could have went up higher. I just want to free up the money, honestly. Azul Airlines, that's a Brazilian airline. Same rationale for ICAGI. It's South America, not the U.S. We're sitting at 21. When it gets to 25, we'll sell. Corsair and Ellie's Gaming are gaming stocks. They're really good, and I have an order for them to go at 46, which is a lot. It's basically the high of wherever it's been. So if it is 46, it's never been at 46 before. I'll sell it at that point. The same thing for Ellie's or Ellis Gaming. It's gotten close to 725, but it's never hit that. So if it hits that, we'll sell it at its basically all-time high and move on. So that basically gives us, well, 29,000 minus 20, $27,000 that we're going to free up, and we're either going to do Bitcoin or we're going to go into more travel stocks. So specifically, we'll take a look at stocks that moved today. Not a whole lot of losers. We'll talk about Target Hospitality went down 8%. And so we had an order at 170 before, and I realized I took it off. And I realized, oh, it hit it. So I went and looked, and basically the lowest Target Hospitality got. We'll take a look at them today just so you can see my rationale. It's the only limit buy that I have right now. So I went for 3 months, and it got down to about 157 here. And then over the last month, it's down at 165. Actually, it's 165 after hours. So this one might actually sell pretty quick. Maybe I'll even bump down to 155. Again, I don't have to buy it, but it has to really be on our own terms if we are going to buy it. So we have Target Hospitality at 160. I might change that. Then we'll put that in yellow. Save this because sometimes this thing goes down. Beyond that, 5%. It's not worth the squeeze. There's nothing in there. I'm not buying at 5%. I'm just not doing that. And then I don't know why that was referenced. All right. And then winners today. This was kind of cool. All the top winners are stocks we own. So the only thing is they kind of all coalesced around 12%. It would have been nice to have a 20 to 25% gain, but we'll take it. So big picture on days that we have gains, we're going to take a look and see if there's anything we want to sell. So we do create some more limit orders. If we have a day where it goes down, then we'll look at buys. So this one, we'll take a look, and if it has a down day, I don't want to have it go down to 147 and then buy it at 160. So we'll make it go down. If I don't buy it, I don't buy it. It's not a big deal. It's only a 3 times upside. But the juice has got to be worth the squeeze. But overall, we made about $6,000 today. Stocks are in the red. See, I'm the only guy that will actually talk to you about stocks that he has in the red. and they're all small amounts, mainly because I just bought them for the most part. Corsair has been moving up. This one will be in the black soon enough, very, very soon. Fuel Cell had a nice day today. It's only down 4%. This will be in the black pretty soon, and moving up. Future FinTech, boy, we took a big investment in that. It's only down 6%. So when this one goes up, it'll go up quickly. Fubo, which I have 9 grand in. Um, I was going to put some other ones. I actually eliminated this limit order just because um, it wasn't anywhere near the buying price, so we're just not even going to distract ourselves from that. But that's going to be in the black pretty soon. Plus, like the price right now compared to where the cost base is, it's not really that different. So there's no point in buying it. Immune event, maybe I might buy some if it goes down a little bit further, just to lower this cost basis. But I don't really care. This is a long term. It's the only biotech stock I have, so it doesn't really mean much to me. Nickel testing, again, it's very close to what I bought it from. It's only, what, 63 cents away. Palantir, once it gets up to 26.10, we're going to sell it. So that's in that one. And then Variant, or whatever this one is, um, again, we're riding it because this one has a 100% buy rating. So overall, that's kind of what we're doing. We looked at the empirical, the anecdotal, everything kind of point in the same direction. And again, we have a big congressional $1.9 trillion bill coming out. And if you don't think that that's going to juice the stock market, you're insane. So that's what I'm doing. Tell me what you're doing. If you have any questions about any stocks, let me know. Other than that, we'll take a look at tomorrow, and then we'll jettison off. Basically, we're break even, 5 above. Might as well be 0. It could be 5 under. We'll take a look at that later tonight and see where things are trending. So that being said, I'll see you later.
To get more information on the sales cheat code, go ahead and click on the subscribe button below. Also, down below in the video description, down there, there's a link that takes you to our website that gives you additional content, some additional freebies that we have, and gives you information on some programs that we have that have been proven to help people to make sales easy so that you can make the kind of money you want, live the lifestyle that you've always wanted, and not have to struggle in the process. And what might be the coolest thing of all is you don't have to put much effort into it. It truly is a cheat code that most people don't know about. And it's a cheat code that can change your life today. So click on the link below and let me help you start to experience these results starting right now.